Laker fans. Uninspiring, unimpressive. 7-game series win over the Denver Nuggets, 4 games to 3. Lakers pulled it off. Game 7, 96-87. Totally unnecessary. Go 7 games. When you're more impressed with the team that lost the series than the team that won the series, that says something. Didn't have to be this way at all. Steve Blake, huge game. We had 5 players in double figures this game. Ed World Peace, formerly known as Ron Test, as I like to call him. He had a pretty good game. 15 points or something like that. But we blew a 16-point lead. Didn't really look like we really wanted this game in that fourth period. Down by 4, 73-69. After that timeout, they finally woke up. World Peace hit a big 3, and then Blake hit a big 3. Put us up 75-73. They hung around for a bit, and we finally pulled away in the final 3 minutes. But like I said, unnecessary. First 2 games, we were total control. The second game was much more competitive than the first, but we never trailed those games. I went up 2-0. It looked like a sweep, and that's what I was thinking, sweep for 5 games. And I was pretty impressed. I was like, oh, wow, the Lakers are coming out. It's playoff time, and they look good. And then lackluster game 3, which I don't buy them, supposedly not ready. I don't buy that bullshit at all. He was just fucking lazy that game, just being lazy. I watching the game, him no hustle whatsoever, not playing defense. He kind of picked it up second half. He had 0 points in that first half, by the way, game 3. Second half kind of picked it up, but we still got our ass whooped. That we were right there. We cut their lead, I believe, to 7 going into that fourth period. And we should turn it on. They were the ones that turned it on. Beat us 99-84. Cut a lead to 2 games to 1. Of course, I'm thinking, well, we have to drop at least one. Probably gonna drop one of these games. So, I'm thinking 2-1. That's the game that we're gonna drop. Game 4, we happened to steal one up there, thanks to Sessions and Blake's back-to-back 3 in the final minute. Go up 3 games to 1, and I figured I expected to take one in Denver. 3 games to 1, 5 games, so I'm thinking, okay, that's 5 games. That's pretty much it. Didn't expect my opinion, the no effort, uninspired performance in Game 5. It seemed like they thought they were just gonna walk on the court and put them away, and they was just gonna fall over. That, and thanks to Andrew Bynum's big fucking mouth, giving them motivation. Believe me, I'm just a fan, but even fans, we know that it's tough for our teams in any sport, to get that 4th win. Bynum said that they were supposedly easy. How he liked them apples now, Bynum. This Game 7 was clearly not easy. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. I mean, the guy's been in the NBA. First of all, the guy should have been ready in that Game 3 because of his playoff experience. So that's why I don't buy that bullshit. That was inexcusable. And the guy's, 23, 24 in the league? How many years he's been in the league, and he still acts like he's fucking 15, 14? Just shut your fucking mouth and play the game, man. I mean, the guy's a good player, but you can't stand his cockiness and his big mouth. When the guy hasn't even, he's won 2 championships, but he's not even as a main guy. He's of course one of the main reasons why we won it, but he's not the main reason why we won it. But he still acts like like a kid, and you think he would mature up by now. Him saying those stupid ass comments and igniting the fucking other team and stuff. Believe me, a team that's down 3-1 needs no fucking ammunition or no motivation. Added to their added to the fire. So I was a little disappointed in him, for saying shit like that. And I still believe when he's 36 or 35, 36, he's still gonna be the same way. I don't see the guy growing up at all. He's a damn good player, but he needs to fucking grow up. And then Game 6, I'm thinking we drop Game 5. Okay, we're gonna put him on 6. We're gonna go on the road. We're gonna put him away. That didn't happen. Total shit performance by Gasol. Only had 3 points. They put us away quick. I mean, that fourth period, they were up 101-73, and it was garbage time for some of their players, and that was it. We even took Kobe out, and there's no excuses. There's no excuses. Even I don't want to hear anything else. We would have had Metta World Peace in that, because without him, we were up in the series 3-1, and we still had to go 7 to beat this team. So that's excuse out the window right there. So it came to this Saturday. Well, today, Game 7, unnecessary Game 7, like I said, and like I said, we had a 60-point lead, lost it. Really had to dig down deep for this one. Unnecessary again. I ended up pulling off 96-87. Very unimpressed with this team. Go from being very impressed with the first 2 games to unimpressed the last 5 games of the series. We got the Thunder next. Of course, anything's possible. Of course, I believe we can win. That's the homer is always going to believe that your team can win, because that's what do you watch sports for if you don't believe that. But the realist in me, of course, not going to be surprised if we get beat. Thunder already got that playoff experience. They're the much more hungrier team. It's obvious. So will I be surprised if we lose? No, absolutely not. Didn't expect us to be the 3rd seed, though, that's for sure, especially the way this season's projected itself, with us losing Odom and this and that. I didn't expect us to win the division title. I knew we were going to make the playoffs, but this series going to be tough. Real tough. Wouldn't be surprised if we're out, 6, 7, might possibly if the Lakers play like they did in this series, the last 5 games, it's going to be a lot sooner than that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. They got a lot more weapons now. They just don't have Durant. They got Westbrook, Harden, and of course, Durant. So they're a young team. So, and the thing about this is, I don't know when Game 1 is. I don't know, when it is, but we could have had a pretty good, not been long, but decent rest. Now, and the fatigue has been this team's, Achilles heel, for a while. So we'll see what happens. I'll do a vlog at the end of the series. I'm real busy this postseason. Hockey team LA Kings, they're extremely well. Western Conference Finals, so I'm doing a vlog on their games every day. Every game on their a vlog on every one of their games, and I'm just gonna do a vlog on the Lakers after the series is over. We'll see, depending on how each of them do. If the Kings happen to get past this round, and the Lakers are still in it. Still they will continue to do only one Laker vlog. If it's vice versa, and the Lakers somehow happen to survive, then I'll do it every game. But we're looking forward to how well the Kings are going to do. They got a tough series ahead of them. That's for another vlog. But this one right here, of course, not going to be surprised. Thunder are favored. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Definitely don't want this team to get swept. We're better than that, than getting swept. Hopefully Bynum just keeps his mouth shut, and instead of talking, like I said, where's the saying go? Talk the talk, can you walk the walk? Or as they say, money talks, bullshit walks. He needs to fucking walk the walk and play every game like he's capable of playing. So until end of this Lakers Thunder series, win or lose, as Ronak saying, go Lakers go, and I'm out. See ya.